Alright, so as of this video, the catch cans, I have had these since April 2022. That's when I bought them from American Muscle, and I installed them right away, so here they are. I just did an oil change not too long ago. We're now in June 2024, and the car is almost at 50,000 miles. I did it just before 50,000 miles. I can actually go ahead and show you the mileage. I've been driving it a lot more these past 2 years. Alright, and should come up. There we go. Yes, it's open. Let me just go through everything. There we go. Oh, let's see. Quick little note. Wait, where am I going? Oh, wrong thing. Field trip. Just in case you were wondering. That's 22.1. I have gotten better mileage, and this is with 409 gears. Just kind of wanted to point that out. But anyways, you can see just under 50,000 miles. So what I'm going to be doing is, it's been 2 years, over 15,000 miles on those air oil separators, and I'm going to check the inside, but I'm going to have to put the camera down so I can go ahead and remove them. In order to remove this one will be pretty easy. It's just a nut, clips, and then these things will just clip off. This one over here, I have to take the cover off, I think, because I think there's a nut or a clip over here that goes in there. But anyway, I'll get to it.
The removal doesn't really take that long. It would have taken less if I had all the tools, especially the clip remover, which is the plastic little pry bar looking thing that I'm going to use in a bit. I mean, this is 20 times, so it actually just took over 5 minutes.
Alright, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to open these up because there's no relief at the bottom to pour the oil out, so you have to remove them. And then we're going to check the inside. This one, I do hear oil in. That one I do not. So we're going to see. Maybe that's why they don't have one available for that side. Maybe it's just this one. But here we go.
So again, this is at 20 speed. It took less than 2 minutes, maybe about a minute and a half.
Alright, so interestingly enough, this one is bone dry. There's absolutely nothing on the left one. It is as dry as can be. I mean, it looks new on the inside. This one, on the other hand, this one has quite a bit of oil. There wasn't enough oil in there for me to worry about it going in here, but I am glad I got it. So this is, like I said, just over 15,000 miles. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour this out in a little yellow bin that I have right over here. It's going to go into the oil recycling bin. Then after that, I'm going to clean it out, just dry it up, and then I'm going to weigh it. So I'm going to weigh it first, clean it out, and then weigh it so that I can get the grams and see the before and after. But I will be removing this hose.
As I removed that piece of tubing or that hose, I ended up spilling some oil. So what I'm doing is I'm weighing this blue shop towel, cleaning my hands from oil, and then I am cleaning the car because a lot of that oil, or some of that oil, fell on the front bumper. And then the goal is to measure it again. There's a drop on the floor, but you can see it's mostly on the bumper, so I'm just cleaning the oil off of there so I can get a more precise measurement. That's really all that I'm doing, getting that drop, and it was 6 grams before. It's just 1 gram of oil that I picked up. So after pouring the oil in this bin, which will later go into the oil recycling bin, I just wiped it down, right? And I'm going to take the weight, and it's a 38 gram difference, right? Because you have to compensate for that 1 gram that I spilled, so 221 minus 163, that's 38. Now this oil, like I said, I haven't taken this out in a long time, but as you can see, the color's not bad. I do oil maintenance on this car routinely, so like I said, Not bad. I'm going to grab a board just so I can have a white background behind this in a bit. But again, as you can see, it looks fine. But still, I'm surprised. How much oil? 38 grams. That's quite a bit in 15,000 miles.
So, as you can see, just over 15,000 miles. And I do change my oil quite often. I mean, so you saw that white piece of paper oil wasn't too bad, and that's been here for a while. But, oh, here, hold on. So this is the oil that came out, so you can kind of see the color. This is when I changed it, so this is about, well, I don't remember. But anyway, I just removed this. So as of this video, I'd have to check when I wrote the date, but this was a week ago, yeah, no, this past. Anyway, let's say within a week. This is what it looks like. So, anyway. So let's see, oil catch can. So the purpose of this here, so the case ventilates, goes in through there, goes into the intake, and then the intake burns the gases. Therefore, to actually burn this oil. The only thing is, I mean, I have no test for this or anything, but keep in mind if you have a 2015, 2016, 2017 5-liter Mustang, inside of the intake, inside of the runners, there's these little flaps, and they open and close. So the reason why is at low speed, they close in order to speed up the air, because then the orifice is smaller for the air to go into the valves. So by speeding up the air, you just get better combustion. So that's how you get the, nicer torque down low on these engines. Now they got rid of these, my understanding, for 2018. Now those cars are they have more RPM, so they're, it's more horsepower because there's more RPM as a result. But that was really for more low-end drivability, torque. So the only thing that I'm imagining is sometimes what happens, and it happened in this one. So this one, the intake manifold was replaced. And the reason why is the flaps broke. So what ends up happening is all the flaps on this side, so cylinder 8 is back there. You'll get a misfire code, and then cylinder 8 misfire. So what happens is the flaps are all on this, it's plastic, say a plastic rod. There's a module behind it that opens and closes it. So what'll happen is it'll break. So that module will try to open and close, and those flaps will stay open. Because they stay open, then it misfires at low speed, because the airspeed is not the same as the engine is going through. So you'll get a misfire code. And I'm wondering, because it happens to be on this side, well, not because it happens to be on this side, because it is sucking in oil. If eventually that oil goes in there and starts gunking them up, maybe, I have no idea. Keep in mind, since it was replaced around 30,000 miles, it's been 20,000, nothing has happened, so we'll see another 10. Hopefully nothing ever happens. That's one of the reasons why I got these afterwards, but anyway. So I'm wondering if that's one of the reasons why, and if this is a potential fix. I have no idea. But anyway, that was quite a bit of oil. So that was about 34 grams, I believe. I mean, you guys can do the math, which is still a significant amount. So I hope this video was useful, informative, at least entertaining. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. I've got to reassemble this and then reinstall it. I'm definitely running the right side. I don't think I'm going to run the left side. There's no point.